What's up, y'all? It's Dre back with another Persistent Progress video. And always, thank you for support. Thank you for tuning in, watching these videos. As you know, these come down to the last few episodes of Persistent Progress Talks before we move on to new ventures and avenues, exploring and just creating positive vibes and just spreading a community for trying to better ourselves, as well as motivate and push and influence other people. So whether we spread knowledge, any kind of information, just positive energy and so forth, we spread it to the next person so they can spread it to the person after that. And it's just a snowball effect, you know, and it comes back to you in a full circle when you least expect it. So as usual, Persistent Progress, you know, we're striving to become better any way possible. We're doing it consistently. That's the goal at hand, is that really have that mental toughness to consistently strive for new improvements, for accomplishments that you might not have thought that you was able to reach, but with the help of someone else, or just the dedication that you are determined to do this for yourself or for someone else, whatever reason that you're able to do it, you just got to consistently keep working at it and don't give up. Purpose of these videos, as we first started, was just to spread the love, spread the knowledge, spread whatever came to my mind that was a way to influence people, motivate people, whether I learned it and I wanted to pass on the information as I do for my sign language or anything else, different things I'll try to branch out to find for different job resources, all types of things like that. Because if it's good information for me, it's definitely probably good information for somebody else who might not know, or even I collaborate with someone for us to talk about and just to see what they might know that I don't know and what I might know that they don't know. So any way that you're able to be a part of Persistent Progress community, we greatly appreciate it. Whether you're sharing the video, commenting on it and giving me feedback, if you're subscribing on YouTube, any type of thing like that, if you out making a better version of yourself and you participate in the Month Strong challenges, any type of thing possible that you could think of, that you could get involved with Persistent Progress, I greatly appreciate it. And it can't do nothing but get better. It's a positive movement. I don't know anything that's ever someone's tried to do something positive and you couldn't find anything good to come out of it. So as we always talk about, that we add into the toolbox, make sure that you always are trying to at least increase something in your brain, something in your knowledge you can throw in the back of your brain. Maybe you don't remember it, but the way that the brain works, even that you think you don't remember it, when it comes up again, it's going to seem familiar. Usually, you know, sometimes you need it for a second or third time, but once it comes up to you that second time, you didn't remember. Well, now you might even remember it again, because now the third time you're going to remember that you forgot the second time that you didn't remember the first time you heard it. So, you know, just keep adding to that toolbox and just look to always explore and expand. Topics I want to talk about today, I think were quite interesting. I want to talk about basically how life makes your mind work and how you view things, and basically your personality that you bring and pass on to other people from the vibe that you're giving off. So basically what I'm meaning is that you can only control what you can control. And so understanding that and really gradually accepting that you can't control everything, some things in life aren't going to work your way, you create a new positive outlook, and just understanding that you just got to relax and you just got to accept the cards you were dealt. But the thing is, of the true happiness that is determined is understanding and aware that you can only control what you can control, and you make the best of your situation. So I wrote down like little key notes and stuff like that I can even read off as myself as reminders that be on my phone, that the life you live is based off if you're happy or not, which comes from your mental health on how you react and how you view things. And that's a big thing that you can always, if you can take a second to really view the situation and understand how you want to react and how you should react, then you ahead of the game. You in full control, and that's how you should be, because some things you can't control. You can't control whether it rains or whether it snows, but you can control how you drive in it. You can control how you react to seeing other people driving in it. You know, you can control whether you need to leave earlier for work or not. So, you know, you can try to only worry about what you're able to contribute to and let God take care of the rest. You can only control what you can only control is what's based off your peace and happiness and your satisfaction and fulfillment off your own performance. So give yourself a fair shot at happiness by judging the resources you can provide for the situation. So with saying that is that if you feeling satisfied and you feeling happy with your performance and how you're doing, then overall, if you being honest with yourself, then overall you are in control. But if you gotta think about some things like far as if you're in a basketball game, if I use sports for example, that you might score 50 points, but say that your team still lost or whatever, you control what you do. You gave your best performance. You was passing the ball, rebounding, assists. LeBron don't win every game that he play. And sometimes what his stats show, you think that he should, but he could only control what he could control. If it was a good game, everybody played well, they came down to the last shot, or any such circumstance that the ball just didn't bounce your way, the wind took the kick too far to the right or somewhere, you're not kicking the ball. You can't control that. So that was a big thing for me growing up, especially that I just care so much about things that I had to really, as I got older, it helped me find more peace when I was able to understand. Plus my mother continuously telling me and preaching this type of stuff, telling me that I can only be able to control what I'm able to control. Everything else, I just gotta let God take care of it, or other people take care of it, because I'm only human. I can only do so much. And I think that relates a lot to people having family issues, job issues, everything that's going on with COVID and stuff right now. I don't think the world has ever been easy for any people that was living in any circumstances, whether it was back in the slave trade era or anytime now through segregation or anything that we're going through now for different illnesses and stuff like that, people dying, crime, all that, everything that comes through life is usually not controlled by humans for the most part. It's just how that we're able to react and move forward and just keep that positive mental health and that happiness. Because, I mean, overall, we are our own judge. So that's what I mean by, judge your performances. Make sure that you're happy and satisfied at the end of the day. Because when you lay down at night and you wake up in the morning, it's all about what you want to do and how you view things. And so moving from there, I want to talk about fear. I believe that a lot of people underestimate fear and really thinking about how it can affect your life and the decisions that you make. Fear is one of the biggest competitors, and it defeats a lot of people. And just being aware of it, though, I think it really starts minimizing fear, and then fear can't even handle you for what you're able to provide and what you're able to give for what the world can see of you. So this is just more notes I wrote down and I keep in my phone. All of this is just so I can always look back and just remind myself sometimes. Sometimes we need those reminders because some days are harder than the others. But the more that I try new stuff and research if things are possible, explore ways to try and see if it's a good idea or what needs to happen, and the better that I can become in any way, the more times I keep trying, the more confidence I'm able to receive. I'm able to start building up and growing from that. So you think about if you're young or you just starting dating or something like that, you see somebody at the mall you might like, or you got a crush at school, and just the butterflies or the jitters or the nervous, upset stomach, anything, the sweats, or whatever type of nervous system reaction that you get for when you feel in that type of way, the more that you kind of break that mold of that fear and you start just actually trying, you just say, forget it. You just shut your brain off and you just react. You just let God just handle it, or whoever that you do believe in, the higher power or any such thing. It makes a difference, because once you've done it once, the next time it's easier. It's just like if a baby is walking, they're crawling or whatever. They learn how to roll over. They start standing and holding on to things on the table, and then they start walking and they fall. And the next thing you know, they're running, Then you just keep growing as human. Now they're doing sprints. Now they're on the track team. Usain Bolt, the fastest man ever, he was once not able to crawl or walk, but he kept standing, he kept trying, he kept falling, and look at who he is now. So kind of really understand that of what breaking fear can really do and the confidence it can build, because that's all we really need as humans, to have confidence that we can do it. And we don't even really need anybody else to give us that affirmation that we're able to do it. We truly know in the back of our mind that we can do it. We just got to bring that thought to the front of our mind and just really take action. So I think that's definitely something that I keep in my notes as a reminder that I need to take action to give myself that confidence. Because once the ball starts rolling, I can't be stopped. And I'm aware of that, but sometimes you got to have that reminder. So as one of the last things on my notes is still talking about your confidence when saying this ball keeps rolling, is that the research I've done because I like to look to see what the professional people have did that's already successful, people that you idolize and look up to, where they went wrong, where they became successful from. And a lot of things I found these common traits. And that's even why I read these books from different life coaches, where they study about people who are financially successful, even athletically successful, their mind state, and how they go about attacking things. And a lot of things for along with building their confidence is that they're shooting their shot, and they're not worried about if they're missing. That's part of fear too, is worried about failing. So it's also worried about starting and just being scared to start because you don't know what's on the other side. But it's also the trying and then failing part people are scared about. And the thing is that to learn, you have to fail. You have to at some point be able to establish that, oh, I messed up in doing this, but now I'm about to be better from that. So don't necessarily take it as that you need to take those 2 steps forward to do that 1 step back. And then you're going 2 steps forward again because you're learning and you're growing, you're expanding. So one of the quotes that I love now is always when people will say that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100% fact. It's so simple. It's so easy. And like, it's a life changer for how that you think about it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So shoot your shot. And the more you shoot, the more chances you have to hit. And when you hit, as you know for basketball, the more points you score, the better you become, the better that you are, the more consistent that you're going to be in. And you need consistency anyways to create the progress and keep moving forward. So that's what I'm wrapping up with today is shoot your shot. Don't be scared. Beat fear, overcome fear, and have full control over your mental health for creating positivity and how you view and react to life. So everybody, man, just keep having happy holidays, be safe, and once again, shoot your shot.